that. That was way too much. I got lightheaded. You guys are having the best time. I actually got lightheaded from that house. Oh my god. You're facing the wrong way, by the way. He's watching the comedy like this. That's you, bucket hat. Okay. I did a show last night in Houston in a movie theater. That's not a place for comedy. And I said, do you guys know who I am? And they went, no. And I was like, fuck yeah, it's gonna be a great hour for me. And there's a lady in the front row, and I said, you remind me of my mom. And she went like this. And I go, well, now you really do remind me of my mom. Why would you? She was so mean to me, and I kept trying to get her the whole show. It sucks. Like, if you're a comedian, there's one guy in front not laughing. You'll just focus on that one guy, even though everyone else is laughing. You'll be like, why don't you love me, Dad? So, what's up? I am 6'1". Yeah, that's nice. I heard it nice. Let me tell you, it's too big for a lady. Can you see that? How's the weather up there? That's what he said. How's the weather up there? How's the fucking miniature golf down there? Somebody said that to me on Instagram yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna use that in a joke. So thank you. So I'm 6'1", and that's too big for a lady. Is there any giant freaks in the house? Women? No, just me. Yep, too big. It's too big. What'd you fucking say? Did you say high hips? Oh, high hopes. Okay, good. Because I bought this top, and it's not a top I would ever wear, but in my mind I went, I'm gonna get them on the reels. So, because if you saw me wearing like a beige t-shirt, you're like, what? But if I'm wearing a weird denim, you'll be like, oh, what's that? And then when you said high hips, I went, oh no. And then my friend, I sent her a photo of this outfit, and she goes, hey, don't wear pants with elastic waistbands. And I said, why? And she said, because we're not in kindergarten. And I was like, oh, fuck. It's too late, I'm already wearing them, and I'm in the green room. Anyway, let's get back to the jokes. I'm 6'1". It's too big for a lady, and every day of my life, when I leave the house, I get at least one man come up to me, and it's usually in the grocery store. And I just go like this. Basketball or volleyball? And it's very rude, because obviously it's both. It's very obviously both. I used to play basketball, and I broke my pelvis when I was 16. Thank you. And I have a little scar on my pubic bone where the surgery was, and I used to tell people I was a dude. It was very funny in 2003. And you can't do it anymore! Everybody gets very confused. I get a lot of short women come up to me and like, I wish I was your height. I'm like, why? Why do you want to be a giant freak? It's too big. Everyone should just want to be normal. You should want to be a normal height, blend in with the population. You shouldn't want to be a giant freak. I certainly don't want to be your height. You look ridiculous down there. We should all want to be not. Did you know I don't fit on a yoga mat? It's head or feet, it's not both. 5'3" is the average height of a woman in America. Did you know that? 5 foot. Woo! This fucking hot little bitches everywhere. Woo! I'm so sexy! My shirts fit! 5'3" is the average height of a woman in America, which means that I am almost a foot more than that. And then that means also that 5'7" is tall to you fucking cunts. It's not, it's simply not. So 5'7" women will come up to me like, oh my god, us tall girls, we gotta really stick together. I'm like, shut up! If I put on 6-inch heels, I would be, do you know Kawhi Leonard? I'd be fucking face to face. I'd be in the NBA. Every guy I date has to be over 6 foot. You guys know we're fucking these dudes off. Every day getting has to be over 6 foot. You're 5'3", why? What are you doing with that extra foot? Did you know that men are paying $150,000 to get height surgery? Do you guys know about this? It's just my algorithm. These men are breaking their legs. They break their legs at the bottom. They get a drill, and you go drill in 3 places. Then you get simply a hammer and a chisel, and you go pah! Break your leg in the bottom. One more to go. And then they break it at the top, and then they put a rod from your knee through your leg to the bottom of your ankle, and then fuse them together with screws. So every single day of your life, you go like this with your foot. Every day for like 2 months, you twist the mechanism like this. And it's breaking their legs apart to be taller for you 5'3". They're doing this, and their bones are breaking apart. And the idea is the bones are like what? And you get 4 inches. And this guy in Germany did it twice, and his arms are. And I feel bad, and I'm like this. You know, he got the surgery in his legs. So is he just fucking hitting his head on doorways and shit? And he's like driving a Fiat? You know, he's like, get in. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. There was this girl I had an argument with on Instagram. Don't at me. She was 4'10". So if I was to run for president, you can put this on my graveyard. Graveyard? Gravestone. I got black dad guy. You guys did the joke and I didn't have to, but I thought I should just. You guys can come with me everywhere. I'm gonna be in Baltimore tomorrow. Okay, cool. You can come on the plane with me and I'll just like crack jokes and you guys are This lady today on American, she goes, what did she say? I text my friend, I don't want to check it. She said like, oh, you'll find that we don't have a lot of... Can I read it to you? I don't know where to text it, but she said something like, she said this. She goes, I think you'll find our service today will be pretty quick, just like my ex-husband. And I was like, got him! Oh, it was so fun. It was so funny. Anyway, what was I talking about? You were getting money. She's 4'10". 4'3". Put her down. No. She's 4'10", which is basically 4'3". It's the same. So I'll put this on my graveyard. On my gravestone. You know what's so funny? Somebody on Instagram wrote, she seems nervous. She seems nervous on stage. I was like, you fucking know me. Because when you do comedy, unless you're headlining and you get to do an hour, you only have 20 minutes. And so when I have 20 minutes, it's not enough time. So I'm so frantic and I'm like, let me tell you the thing about the American Airlines lady. And let me talk to you guys. And I don't have time to do anything. That's why I look nervous. But I look nervous. I'm fucking frantic. Because I'm trying to throw so many jokes at you. And then I go, are you guys in the back having a good time and you laughing? This is occupying all my... Okay, so put it on my gravestone. Put this on my gravestone and I will die by this. You should be okay dating somebody the same height as you. What a crazy fucking thing for me to say, huh? This chick on Instagram, I'm 4'10", and I don't want to date somebody my height. I was like, that's fair. Unless I just got off work. I just thought of that, and I thought, that's not a part of the joke. I just thought of that tag, and I said it, and then you didn't laugh. That's so crazy. You didn't laugh. I said, she's 4'10", and she said, I don't want to date someone who's also 4'10". And my whole motto is you should be able to date someone your same height. But I'll let her off, because 4'10" is quite short. Unless you just got off work, insinuating you work at a circus or something, and you're both midgets. That was the joke. You guys going, oh! You didn't get it? That's how fucking smart I god, it was such a funny joke, you didn't even fucking get it. Fuck! So, she goes, oh, I see you got the cancer special, the blue. I'll have blue on ice. What is that, hypnotic? He doesn't even know. It's... It's called a rubber chicken. Why is it called a rubber chicken? Because that's how your veins look like when you finish drinking it. Was that a good impression? That was quite a good impression of me. Okay. So she says, I'm 4'10". I don't want to date someone who's 4'10". I'm like, yeah, that's fair. But then what she said next really pissed me off. She goes, my limit is 6'3". Your limit? 6'3" is my dream. I had a dream. I swear to fucking God, I had a dream, and I was standing next to a man who was 6'3", and that was the end of the dream. And it was the best dream I've ever had. Because I got to feel like a tiny little baby for once in my goddamn life, babe. I forgot how that joke goes. 4'10". Oh, that's what it was. She's... There's no time to understand. There's a clock ticking away to my demise. You see that? 9 minutes? What the fuck am I going to talk about in 9 minutes? I need 9 hours! 4'10". I'm talking about a town hall. 4'10". Okay. She's 4'10", saying her limit is 6'3". Now I'm 6'1". That's like me saying my limit is 7'6". I went out with a man who was 5'3". There he is. There he is. Do you think that's fair? Is that fair? Yes? Woohoo! Or is it whom? What's going on over here? You're pointing. How tall are you, 5'3"? Yeah, but you're missing my point. You're missing my point. If you're 5'3", okay, here's my point. Women who are 5'3", every day they have to be over 6 foot, and then the 5'3" chicks get the 6 foot dudes, and then they leave me with he sat on a stool and his little legs didn't touch the floor. Do you know where we met? In a pool! I was under the impression that we were all standing in the deep end. I didn't realize he was just never going to be a kid. Just trying to keep his head above sea level. And then here's what it looked like when we got out. I got out of the pool, and he remained the same size. I thought, oh no, I've been had. He told me that I had social anxiety. You guys probably are like, yeah. I was like, yeah, around you, yeah. Fuck yeah, yeah. Stop telling me to kiss you in public. My back hurts. I got the nickname Kaepernick because I don't have to take names. You can tell me something for yourself that's not here. So, you know that song, I'm looking for a man in finance. 6'5". Look, you're fucking these dudes. How tall are you? Look, no. How tall are you? 5'2". I can feel it. I feel your essence. What is it? She goes like this, insinuating she's 5'1". 5. What if it was her? I fucking knew you'd be a Virginia playboy, bitch. She's like, I'll fucking get you. I was like, shut up. Okay, sorry. Another sing the song? For the people who don't, it went viral. I'm looking for a man in finance, 6'5", blue eyes, trust fund, something else, that's it. Finance, I forgot them. Okay. So I did the numbers for you. 330 million people in America, 162 million men. 0.15% of them are 6'5" or above. That's 244,000 men. Of those 244,000 men, 40,000 are in finance. 3,000 have blue eyes. 1,000 are between 25 and 55. 500 are single. 65 of them are in California. That's where I'm from. I'm not from there. One of them has a trust fund. One of them is gay. So there are five of these finance dickheads. 8 million women are vying for the same 5 douchebags. So if I'm 6'1" and I can date someone who's 5'3", if you're 5'3", you can fucking date a guy who's 5'3" also, okay? Let's all unscramble our brains. Let's switch gears and talk about my dad, okay? The reason I'm here, okay, so... in the pandemic, I cut all my hair off and I dyed it brown and I shaved an undercut. Nobody thought to ask me if I was okay. Americans, you guys are so nice. You guys are like, oh my god, it's hashtag clearance. I was like, no, it's hashtag Britney 2007. Somebody check on me. But you guys are so nice. You're like, oh my god, babe, I'm loving this look. It's just such an amazing look for you. This is like giving like Capricorn goddess of fucking energy. You guys love when I do this voice because I do it so good. I lost you at the end there. What happened? It's fun to do it, but I lost you again. So I lost you twice in a row. I'll sit here in silence, I don't care. Do you know how hot it is in this fucking denim sweater vest? And I'm mad because it's not something, I already told you, it's not something else. You're in a fucking fur coat, but you're not. You don't have 8 million lights on you. Does it look like I'm sweating? Also, I got a face laser, can you tell? It's very red. It's not a, yeah. It's so annoying living in LA because I got this done for a reason. Because I had severe acne since I was 11 and I had acne scarring. And so for this procedure, it's $10,000. They put you to sleep on a propofol drip. They do a quarter of your face at a time so you don't die. And I did it because I hated my skin so much. And all my hot friends are like, that sounds amazing, I'm gonna do it too. I'm like, are you fucking listening to me, Colonel? Anyway, my dad. So you guys were all very encouraging about my short hair, my brown hair, and my undercut. My God, I had an undercut. That's cool. And then I FaceTimed with my dad, and my dad goes, "Hey, Sarah! Why'd you cut your hair like a fucking lesbo?" And that's the correct response. You guys are too nice. He was like, "Oh, you haven't switched teams, have you?" I said, no. He goes, oh, that's a shame. I go, why's that, Dad? He goes, well, if you were bisexual, it doubles your chance to get laid on the weekend. He's not wrong, but he's my dad. You know what I mean? Dude, my dad's so fucking funny. I called him on the way over here, and he was like, I can't talk at the moment, love. I'm as busy as a one-armed taxi driver with crabs. I'm like, where do you get these from? And he's like, I was on the phone. Anytime I want to joke, I'll just like get on the phone with him and he'll say something absolutely fucking ridiculous. What did he say? Oh, he told me about there's a thing called the rodeo route. Route in Australia means sex. Oh, everybody went, oh. He goes, so what you do is you get a lady on all fours and you fucking her from behind. Oh, wow. I'm like, what happens next, Dad? And he goes, you whisper in her ear and you go, your sister's better fuck than you. And you see how long you can keep your dick in her until she bucks you off. My dad told me that. That's why I do comedy, so. Thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate you. That was my time. Thank you.